So, last week, WWE released their second quarter financials, and much news has been made based off of these numbers because the network only added 33,000 subscribers, well, a net of 33,000 subscribers. Now they're at 700,000. But the interesting thing about that number is it's the last reporting that we're going to get from the WWE Network of the number of subscribers until after the initial 6 months is up. So if you subscribed within the first few days or the first few weeks when the WWE Network went live, that 6 month commitment is going to expire this month, and you have that option of renewing or going your separate ways with the WWE Network. And what does WWE do in response to those numbers? They go balls to the damn wall with promoting the WWE Network on Raw, and they actually made it into a meme. It's so weird because they basically are taking the piss out of their shameless promotion of the network by shamelessly promoting the network. It's a very weird business model that they're undertaking, especially when they have Triple H, the fan-hating heel, out there selling the network to everyone. And I don't know, it's just a lot going on with these numbers. But do you guys have any thoughts on what's going on with the WWE Network? I know we all have the network and we all watch the network and we all love the network, but yeah, what's your overall thought on the situation regarding the WWE Network?
I don't know how to particularly explain the low subscriber count that they've that they've revealed. I just know from a fan perspective, if you're a fan of WWE, that means at minimum you have access to cable. You probably have access to internet to even watch PWTR right now. So it would seem to me that if you're going to call yourself a real fan, you should be willing to shell out. I mean, it's $10 a month. I spend more than that on fucking coffee. Come on now. You should be able to shell out $10 a month to be able to support the product that you're a fan of, as opposed to still illegally streaming these from these websites online. I know it's free, but damn. They're making a concerted effort to try to lower the price of these pay-per-views for the common man so that they can broaden their reach and have everybody have affordable access to the product that they put on. But some fans out here, some fans are, still trying to find the workaround, trying to find the hookup to get the free shit. So that just irritates me. As far as what they did on Monday, they just look desperate. And desperate in a terrible way. Having Triple H come out there and turn $9.99 into the meme was not the way to sell the network, because you got the fan-hating heel that, comes out here and, oh, you stupid little fans, you could come out here and you could purchase the network for just $9.99. Go ahead. It's real easy. Just a click of the button, a little swipe of the credit card. You can do it. So it just seems like if I buy the network, it's like I'm giving him what he wants. And as a wrestling fan, if I'm a mark, I'm going to do everything that I can to not buy the network and give him what he wants. It would seem like you should have a face promoting that kind of things and not the biggest dick in the company. So that didn't come off well. And, $9.99 turned into a meme the whole night. It was really annoying. It wasn't a good look for them. And I want the WWE Network to succeed because I see the good that they're trying to do with it. But if we don't come together as a fandom and support the WWE, then there's no reason for them to do things like this in order to make it affordable for us.
Here's the thing. I have the network because as someone who does this show and as someone who watches wrestling, I'm going to watch every pay-per-view. So to be able to do it on my TV, so far I've had no problems with the streaming on PS4. It's come off flawlessly. With the exception of WrestleMania, I had like 3 times where it skipped backwards. But other than that, I've had great success streaming the pay-per-views. Here's the problem. The rest of the network sucks ass. Okay, they love to proclaim that this is Netflix, but better. This is Netflix with no organization, is what this is. Their content is on no schedule. It just makes no sense. They have every pay-per-view up, but they have no content schedule for other stuff. They have uploaded like 70 episodes of ECW TV and World Class, and then they just stop for 6 months. There's no consistency with the network. There's no consistent injection of new content and consistent new content that makes you want to sit there and say, I'm going to consistently pay for this because I know that I'm going to get my content. They don't have the nitros up yet. They just started uploading the Clash of the Champions. They got those all up in Saturday Night's Main Event. But you just never know with the network as far as the content that comes with the pay-per-views, because that's a big selling point, because not everybody is going to be watching every pay-per-view. There's not everyone that's going to say, when I don't care about a card, I'm going to go out of my way to still watch it just because. I think that what they should have done is they should have approached it as if with clear-cut schedule and as if they were going to consistently upload content and say, look, this is like Netflix, except you're consistently getting new stuff and you're anticipating this new stuff. Instead of uploading 70 episodes of ECW TV within 2 months, why not put it on a weekly schedule of a Wednesday and say at this time we're going to air a new episode and it'll be archived, and you can almost produce it as if it is a TV show that's still running today, and you can have each episode be slowly archived, increase your longevity. I know as a fan, every Wednesday I can go and watch ECW TV, and there's going to be a new episode up. Same thing with World Class. With the Nitros, one of the things I said, why not run it on a schedule and put up new ones every week, Monday at 8, just for fun. I think that would be a cool thing to do. They don't run good on-demand content. They don't run good, consistent, uploaded content that's new, and you constantly know that at any point in time I can get new content. There's times with the network that I've gone on there and I'm like, yeah, this is same old shit, just a different day, and I'm just waiting for the next pay-per-view. And that sucks, because when that feature is there, you need to utilize it to its full extent. I actually think I had someone the other day tell me, and I think this is actually pretty close, I went and checked it myself, they have about the same amount of DVDs up, like as far as the documentaries, as Netflix itself. That is bullshit. And as far as the new DVDs, I don't know why they're trying to cling to the DVD sale branch. If you're going to go for the network, why doesn't the Paul Heyman DVD debut on the network? It can ship worldwide as a DVD so that you can ship to the UK and things like that. But why not promote that as a network exclusive to make the network more interesting? I don't know why you would sell that as a separate DVD. I don't know why they thought it'd be a good idea to have a 6-month commitment. I think that's stupid too. And to their credit, they are going to fix that. I think with the re-up, you'll be able to do a 1 month. I think they should do like a one pay-per-view kind of package that allows you to buy individual pay-per-views and watch the network for like a week, about from the Monday of the go-home show to the Monday of the show afterwards, so you can selectively buy pay-per-views so you can get more money off it and things like that. But I don't know, man. As a Netflix-type service, I think the network is pretty awful.
See, that's an interesting point of view that you bring up there, Charlie, because I honestly never even considered that, because as far as I'm concerned, I'm just like you. I buy every single pay-per-view for the purpose of PWTR. Hell, even if I wasn't doing PWTR, I would probably still buy every show, because I'm the type of person, I believe that if something isn't worth my money, it's not worth my time either. So I'm not going to sit here and talk shit about WWE's product. Oh, it's terrible, it's this and it's that, but still be sitting there Sunday at 8 waiting to watch the show online. Like, I do the same thing with TNA. I don't watch TNA pay-per-view. Shit, they barely have any. The last time I watched a TNA pay-per-view was because I was forced to watch one, but, that, I digress. That was a terrible idea. Too. Yes, very terrible idea. So my whole thing on the network is, as long as they provide the pay-per-views, I'm good. Like, I honestly do not even use the network for anything other than the pay-per-views. Like, I may watch a Raw pre-show every now and then, but that's it for me. Like, all you $10 a month where I used to pay $60, I'm good. But on the business side of things, for anybody that doesn't like the shameless promotion of the WWE Network, I'll just put it in terms that you all will definitely understand. Whether you like it or not, learn to love it, because this isn't just the best thing going today, it's the only fucking thing that's going today. This isn't one of those situations like the WWE restaurant in New York or the Bodybuilding Federation or the XFL, where if it fails, they can just sweep it under the rug and everything will be A-okay, because the business, the thing that makes everything happen, the wrestling, that'll still be set. No, this shit is connected. The WWE Network is WWE. The WWE Network is the wrestling. This isn't one of those situations where it's like, oh, if it fails, they're right along with business, because this is the fucking business. Like, if the WWE Network does not succeed, then we are in for some very, very very dark days. There is a storm coming, Mr. Wayne, because this network, this is basically them blowing up their previous business model. Like, pay-per-views were a cornerstone of the wrestling industry for decades, and WWE is going into the direction of building a new business model, and this is
for you, so that you can afford it.
This is new to wrestling, and this is new to business, period, because there's never been a service like the WWE Network ever. This is the very first of its creation, and I don't know, like, I won't jump out and say that the WWE Network is a failure, and I actually commend you, Manny, because you basically said you can't even put into words the numbers for the network because there's no standard. There is no standard. Like, who are we to say that 700,000 subscribers to the network is a failure when we don't have anything to judge it by? Like, it was the end of July when they announced this, month 7 of 12 months in a year, and they want 1 million subscribers by the end of 2014. Could they possibly get there with this base here? Yeah, especially with them expanding worldwide on the 12th of this month, and also in October they're going to be moving to the UK. So I don't know. The big test for them, though, is to see how many people of this 700,000 that they have right now that are going to renew the 6-month subscription, and how this whole thing where they're doing the $20 a month non-commitment, how this is going to work. But I'm not going to just jump out and say the WWE Network is a failure, because like the old saying goes, it takes money to make money. And also, they're charting a new course in their business. So, of course, you're going to have some rocky roads, and you're going to have to, you're basically stumbling out of the gate a little bit, but I'm hoping that they correct their course, because if they don't, like I said, there's a storm coming. The storm to end all storms.
Well, here's the thing, too. I think that based off of their numbers, I think they've pretty much gotten everybody that would buy every single pay-per-view. They are pretty, with this thing, they're pretty set as far as the people that were purchasing the pay-per-views monthly. You look at their monthly buy rates, and they pretty much got all those people. Now it's just a matter of incorporating the other people. And the thing about it is, you've got to pair that on-demand set of the network, that on-demand feature has got to be really good, because that's what sweetens the deal. Because the pay-per-views are one thing, but that is once a month, and when you pair it with this thing that you tout as this greatest thing, and it's better than Netflix and this, that, and the next thing, you got to do that right. And right now, they're really not doing that on-demand section of the network properly.
See, but I see what you're saying, Charlie. I understand that you want them to sweeten the deal with the on-demand section, but to me, it's simple math. It's $10 for a pay-per-view, or it's $60 for a pay-per-view. I mean, what's the hold up here?
Here's the thing here.
But
I don't think that there are people out there who put as much value. I'm going to go ahead and say it. They don't put as much value in the product as we do. So they're like, I wasn't buying this shit at $60, and I don't really care to buy it at $10. Like, I understand what Charlie is saying. Like, if you have that service there, then damn it, you better use it. Because there are people who want to buy the network simply based off of what happened in the past. Like, they want to go back and watch the archive stuff. But, you know, I guess it's different strokes for different folks. Like, I could sit here and say, I don't give a damn about on demand, just give me my pay-per-views and I am done. But there are people out there who see value in it. But on that same token, like, it's very tough to satisfy those people, because at the end of the day, there's always going to be a limit to what they can put on the network when that is, as far as that is concerned, like with the archived content. Moving forward, you can continue to create things, but if you don't see any value in the WWE product today, then the network is going to be a very tough sell for you. You may be one of those people who are like, well, I'm just going to get it for the 6 months and then I'm done.